working on the third step when I left, and I was like, well, the third step is going to be, we demand that change be made, that these wrongs be corrected.
Yeah.
Like I said, the first two steps were recognize that stuff is really wrong, which a lot of people have done. And the second step was simply speak out, say it, that things are wrong, not be afraid to stand up and say it, which some of us are doing.
It's a good thing.
And then that third step, hey, we're working on it, right?
Exactly.
Simple.
Well, that's why when we got together as an impromptu media team and wrote the statement that's going to be given to Channel 12 in just a minute here, we said that one of the main things that we are asking for is open discourse and dialogue. So we want everyone to come down here and join us and join in the dialogue. And, you know, one thing that I've been hearing a lot from my viewers is that they can't come down, they're working.
Right.
And I think they're assuming that none of us work, and that's not true. A lot of us come down in between our shifts at work and on weekends and things like that and join in and participate. So also we will be having General Assembly meetings that are open to more of the general public and are announced ahead of time. I mean, they're all open to the general public, but we'll be having some general meetings that are announced ahead of time. I think people will participate more when they have like announcements about events like that, you know? So eventually it'll happen, but it's all just coming together impromptu, and I think that people don't understand that.
When they asked me about the mask, I went to the scene at the end of V for Vendetta when they're looking for the one guy with the mask, and they find everybody wearing the mask.
We are all V.
And I related that to the movie Spartacus.
Right.
Where they're, at the end of the movie, they're looking for Spartacus, and they all stand up and they're all Spartacus.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, for the generation that hadn't maybe seen V yet, who has seen Spartacus, but when I saw V, that's what I thought of, that scene at the end of Spartacus.
You're talking about the movie V for Vendetta?
Right.
That's based off the comic novel?
Right.
Not comic novel, graphic novel.
A couple weeks ago.
Oh, it's really good, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I liked it.
It's basically, it's a movie based around, isn't it the Margaret Thatcher era?
I guess. I mean, I saw it as a modern version of the Guy Fawkes story.
Yeah, kind of is, except Guy Fawkes was a religious guy.
Different governmental issues, but to me the important thing was that at the end how they all stood together.
Right.
And that's what I saw at the end of Spartacus when they're offering the slaves amnesty. If they give up Spartacus, they all stand up and they all say, "We're all Spartacus," essentially.
Right. We're all Spartacus. We're all V.
Right.
We're all anonymous. We're all the 99%, except for the elite.
Yeah. I tried to stay away from that whole gunpowder plot thing.
Yeah.
Except for the people asking who is.
We're falling behind a whole group, but eventually we'll get there.
They are anymore.
They're across the street and down there.
12 News right there.
We're almost there. That's 12 News down there. So we're gonna go stand and be the backdrop for when one of us gives a presentation to 12 News about what we're all about.
They're actually kind of pre-recording our media statement, and we're just being the backdrop for the typical live 5 p.m. Channel 12.